Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Melanie Dawn, and this is The Dawning Soul. And you'll have to ignore all the noises from my kitty cats. They are quite noisy. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I know I have not been on very often this month. I have been, I feel led to just be silent. And that's fine. Every once in a while we get into this period of silence. And hold on a minute, this kitty cat is driving me nuts. Arrows, come on, get away from there. Excuse me for a moment. He is into sorry about that. Okay. Anyways, what I was saying, there is profound understanding in silence when you go within and you just are there to listen. Listen to your own heartbeat, listen to your own intentions, listen to your own. And I feel like that was what was happening with me. So thank you so much for hanging out, and let's get this reading started. Today we are in Scorpio season, and I have so many Scorpios in my family. It's astonishing. I was actually laying there thinking about it this morning. Oh gosh, so many. Brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, nieces, their children. I have a grandchild soon to be born. He will be a Scorpio. So many blessings in my life, and friends that I dearly love, that are all Scorpio. I truly am very fond of you all and this sign, and I love you, and you bring me so much joy and laughter into my life. So much. I love you all. And this reading, we're going to concentrate. I did pull some cards from the Da Vinci Codex this morning to find out what we were going to talk about today, and about determination, your will and determination, and how you move into this world creates that opportunity for you, and gratitude hand in hand by what happens, by what you're forming, by the chances that come to you, by the opportunities that come to you, that you create yourself. We are here in divine alignment with our path, with our soul, with our spirit. And if we do that, if we are in alignment with our thoughts and our passion and our love and our intention, we create that wave. We ride our own wave, our determination and will and imagination. And in gratitude, we create our own path, our own chance, our own opportunities. And that's what I want this reading to be about today. I thought these were beautiful cards to come together. Because without that gratitude, no matter what you are determined to do, if you aren't thankful and humble and in grace, then you're creating things out of negative energy. So always keep that positive energy. Hi, arrows. Come on, get down. Thank you. With you, so that that intentional wave of gratitude and your will and your intention and your alignment moving as a force within your life. So let's get into this reading and see what we have supporting these energies with us. Let's go here. even when I'm not reading for you on air for the collective, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Thank you so much. The fact that anybody would listen to me ramble on is a blessing in itself. I do read for myself every day. Every day I have the cards out and I'm listening and allowing the messages to come forward. And today I woke up with that gratitude and with that determination that today I was going to read. We have, obviously, the sun is in Scorpio, the moon has entered Sagittarius, and Venus is in Virgo. Let's see. Like it would pop out like that all at once. Okay. So we have a few cards here. Let's take a look at them. Quite a few, honestly. Expansion, activation, enlightenment, and we have purification, pure spirit, refuge, and uncertainty. For the first three, this is all, actually, even with the uncertainty card and the refuge card, enlightenment, expansion, activation. This is all positive energy, positive thoughts, positive. This is this determination, this force to move forward, expanding in your life, activating new things in your life. The purification process of enlightenment, taking refuge in even within, taking that moment within of being in gratitude, taking refuge in knowing that more is coming. And this thicket of thorns, the uncertainty, taking refuge in the fact that even not knowing, the unseen, and that's part of the enlightenment, right? We are trusting. We are trusting in that process. Not being afraid that change, difficulty, adversity, things that come along, we need to be in gratitude for that too, because that's a teaching moment. That's enlightening us to new thoughts. That's expanding ourselves into new areas that we haven't quite looked at yet. Activating strength, activating trust, activating our awareness, purifying what's left. Because when we can stand at those gates and look toward the future with our own will, with determination, not being afraid, trusting the unknown, and being in gratitude for where we are and how we got here and where we're going. That is true true enlightenment, true activation of our own soul purpose. And refuge is a gratitude state, right? We're taking refuge. Even you want to say, just within, hi, come on. These kitty cats are a lot of trouble. They have come in like a bulldozer into my life. And they're sweet, but they are just little full trouble, just double trouble. No, you know that's not going to happen. Come on. Thank you. Trust the call, explore fullness. I do love the violet energy in this. Trust the call. Come on. Please don't. Juice on everything, including my hair. Okay. Trust the call, explore the fullness. This is also with the purification, trusting the call, exploring the fullness. In that gratitude state, with your own determination, all of your thoughts aligned, all of your intentions pouring in one direction. That is in that full moment of trusting the divine, trusting the direction of your life, trusting that where you are is exactly what you need to be doing, where you need to be going, where your community calls you, where your intention is supposed to be at this moment. Your will and your gratitude coming together to support and direct your life, and will take you through uncertainty, will take you through expansion, will activate all the best parts, the journey that you need, that will take you where you need to go. Commune with Source. We have commune with Source. And a pause in your journey, a pause. And clearly something is coming towards you, clearly. This point of uncertainty, this is, you've been working, and honestly, this is kind of the direction that I feel this energy is all moving into. You've been in this period of enlightenment, of expansion, of activation, of purification. You're at this full point of where you are in gratitude, because you've been moving through this alignment. Staying in that moment, staying in where you are is not doing you a justice, right? We have to keep moving. We have to keep expanding. We have to keep digging. We have to keep reaching. We have to keep exploring. And when you trust that force, your will, your alignment, your gratitude, and it all comes together, you go into places where you need to move. Sometimes we are standing still, and sometimes we are rushing forward. And we have to make sure that we are full, that we are aligned, that we don't just hang out. Like we get to that precipice and think, oh my God, I've managed, I've climbed the mountain, I'm at the pinnacle where I want to be, or I'm reaching that part of where I want to be, and you're just happy. You're in gratitude for where you are, but you need to keep moving forward and keep trusting that growth and expansion, and stepping into the uncertain parts of yourself, or the harder parts of the journey, digging down, knowing that there are thorns, knowing that you kind of have to move gently in gratitude. Keep reaching. Stay in alignment. Wisdom, independence, enlightenment, the owl. Wholeness, integration. Self-assurance, integrity, clear-mindedness, confidence, passion, self-worth. Your shadow, this part of yourself that you have worked to know, to love, to appreciate, to find gratitude with, to integrate, to understand, to process, this wholeness that you are, this ingratitude, this fullness, this enlightenment, the wisdom, the self-assurance, the integrity, the passion, the self-worth, the confidence, the independence. All of this is your energy. All of this. That is being in communion with the divine. That is trusting. That is trusting the call. Being in refuge to your own soul, right? Knowing that that's your refuge, that you are your refuge. No one else in this world is going to come save you except you. That is something that we learn. It's not something that we're taught. We're, raised to think in fairy tales and knights in shining armor, and that we have to be rescued, that someone else has to come do it. That's what we're taught, right? In all the fairy tales. But that is the lie. The truth is, we are our knight in shining armor. We have to stand in truth for ourselves. We have to slay our own dragons. We have to stand in our wisdom, in our confidence, with our integrity, with our wholeness, in gratitude, with our will, in exploring that fullness and trusting our intuition, our integrity, our wisdom, our visionary thoughts, our enlightenment, our independence, our wisdom, and activate that in our soul, within our mind, within our life, and talk to ourselves in that way, in that manner, in that fullness, in that pure intention of will and gratitude. roots of abundance, the all-seeing eye exposed and revealed, the grand symphony, the power of purpose, and seeing beyond. Just more confirmation. Seeing beyond, exploring the fullness, trusting the call, all violet, that third eye energy, the power of purpose, a grand symphony. This is the gratitude and your determination. This is trusting the call. This is this journey, this fullness of your love, this fullness in your heart of your purpose, your roots of abundance, of all of the shadow work that you've done, the prudence, the wisdom, the independent thinking, the self-worth, the confidence, the wholeness, the integration, exposed and revealed. Seeing all aspects, seeing with your third eye, seeing, understanding, trusting. Communing with Source. Transformation, the Weaver. With all of this, we've got flying, power, transformation and power, right? Power of purpose, the Weaver. All of these thoughts, all of these words, weaving your intention, weaving into your alignment, weaving into your circle, weaving how a spider builds its web, and the web of all of us interconnected. We're not alone. It's not just me sitting here with my cats. We are all together. We are all in this wave of energy and vibration and love and intention, and we bring these things into our life. What we envision, what we speak, what we dream, what we intend, we see. We just bring more in of those thoughts. So if you focus on negative things, if you focus on negative, if you procrastinate, if you're always speaking negative words into your day, into your thoughts, into your, well, I'm not going to do that. I mean, I hear this a lot. And I can remove myself from those energies. I can, and I'll tell people, don't say words of negative intent. Even if you're just kidding. And I do hate it. Oh, I'm just kidding. I hate that follow-up. Because, and there again, I shouldn't say hate. I try to flip the script. I try to tell them, well, the words you're choosing, don't choose those words. Choose other words. Don't be envious. Don't bring in the jealousy, envy, oh gosh, I'm like, don't play the victim. Don't play victim words. The victim won't get you anywhere. The victim will just get you tied up. I like the fact that the owl, these cards are very similar. The difference is the wisdom of the owl. He's sitting in that red moon. Be the owl. Be the wise one in the room. Be the one who can see. Be the one who is above it all. Don't allow someone else's attitude or mentality or poor choice of words reflect in your day. Be the one who enlightens, that weaves, that uses their power, that transforms. Because now you're flying above it all. Flying above it all. Seeing all the ways that we are connected. All the points of gratitude. All the points of refuge. All the points of community. Of being exposed. Revealing the truth. Seeing beyond. Exploring the fullness. Seeing the wholeness, the integration. With passion. Let's see. Let's get these. Power of purpose. The flame. This is the soul chakra. So we've also got, the third eye. This is all this violet flame energy, the flame. Manipura chakra. This is that purpose. Just completely lit, aligned. Beautiful energy. Will, force, determination, ingratitude. Wisdom, wholeness. Seeing beyond, trusting the call. Activating. Expansion, enlightenment. Just being on fire. In your truth, in your wisdom, your power of purpose, the grand symphony, roots of abundance, transformative power, weaving, confidence, self-assurance, integration, clear-mindedness, enlightenment, independent, wisdom. So many blessings. I hope this Scorpio season transforms your life in the best and possible ways. Aligning your determination and your will with your gratitude to build beautiful things in your life. Let's just pull one. Like they all are coming out. Like all the cards. They all want to talk. It's been too long since I've pulled them for you. I'm sorry. The art of life. There is no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold. Revealed and exposed. Be bold. Be seen. Allow yourself to be seen. No more refuge. Step outside. We have, I am grounded and centered. You absolutely are. This energy is very grounded, very centered. I only do what sets my soul on fire. I am magnetic when I stand in my power. Thank you, Spirit. Power, 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 will. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Melanie Dawn with The Dawning Soul, and thank you for listening and being patient with me. I'll see you next time. If this resonated with you, I invite you to carry it forward. Subscribe, share, or simply breathe it in.